Bienvenido, welcome, I'm Oni Boi, your favorite hobby tourist. Hope you're having a wonderful day. You know, I love starting every single day, doing my dailies. I get up early, I work a little bit, make some breakfast, then I get to hang out with you guys, which is such a highlight. And today is a dev day, so I will be working on my game. And if you're curious what game I am making, I'm making an action adventure game heavily inspired by Caribbean mythology, where it's based on Orisha, Taino, Yoruba culture. So you go island to island helping out people and creatures, and the creatures help you out too. So in these, if you're curious, these creatures in my game, they're called Oris, and I'll show you some as we jump in. I'll do like a minor overview of the game, how like, obviously it's still early in development. I am still getting down everything, the mechanics and stuff like that. So there's nothing, it's not polished, obviously. Don't imagine it being polished. These are just like filler things that we have. Let's switch over into the game mode, okay? So I'm gonna jump into the game as we do this. Hey, wait. I messed up something. Something's wrong. I'm like looking at something. Hey, OG Mr. Ghost, let me fix something. I just looked at this. I thought I fixed this last time. I guess not. I have so much stuff to show you. Ooh, yes, of course, OG Mr. Ghost. Wait. Because I gotta fix some stuff. That's fine. The chat's fine. The little chat guys are fine. That's fine. I'm like looking over. It's probably okay for you, but for people on Twitch, they're not seeing what I want them to see. Okay, this is off. Hold on. Let me go check. Okay. There's some stuff missing. Hold on. Why is this missing? Which one is the missing? I was like looking, there's something missing here. It is not that one. Not that one. Nope. One moment. Is it this one? No, I don't think that's it either. Oh, it is this one. What is this called? I'm sorry. I'm like looking copy over here, and then I guess it's missing on this side. Let's paste it in here. Paste the duplicate. Look at it. Yeah, I know. Just let me catch up though. Just give me a moment to catch up. So, okay, I was able to put it over here. Then that's fine. What I need to fix this. This is what I need to fix. So that one's off. This one's the game. I need the game. Actually, since I'm switching over, the game should be centered. Let's center the game just so it's a little better. You know, I'm like looking at it. Everything's off a little bit. Like I said, it's probably okay for you, but on my end, I'm looking at it for people who join on the Twitch. They're not seeing it correctly. So now, which is the other? This one. This is the other one I gotta fix. You're gonna love it. Yeah, okay, I'll check it out in a moment. In a moment. I will look, I swear. Wait, there's something also up with this. I'm like looking at it. What is this? There we go. Okay, I fixed something there. There was like an issue there too. What is this actually? Okay, I know what it is. I have so many characters to make. Yeah. Oh, okay. It seems like you're like super motivated, which is awesome. I love to hear that. And then the background is also off. Yeah, let's do, it should be like way bigger, right? There we go. And then Oni Boi, why? Like I'm like looking at, everything's off. Everything is so off. Hold up. Ghost head is so tiny over here. I'm gonna put him on top. Let's put him on the top. He's like underneath. He's like underneath this. There we go. I'm kind of like adjusting things. I think last time I mentioned I needed to, but I didn't actually do it. And then let's do all the way up. And this goes in front of. Nope. No. That, I need to lock that one in. It's funny because a lot of this stuff, you can't really mess with it outside of chat. like outside of the stream, which is like you only see it when you're streaming, and it's like, oh, I was like, I need to fix these things. And then Oni Boi, he's so tiny on this one. Let's make him a lot bigger. There we go. Now it looks halfway decent for the mobile people. Because I was looking, I was like, wait. There we go. That's what I wanted. Yes. Your mic is a bit low? Really? Or is it just like, it was probably not that it was low. Is it the mic was, I pushed it away too far. You know what I mean? It wasn't that it's low. It was, I'm pushed away. The mic should be fine though. Because I don't really touch the mic, like the volume wise. It's more so like how far it is from me. You know what I mean? That's usually how I set it up. So let's do, I am going to lower the music. I feel like that I do have a little loud, or maybe not. I'm not sure on your end. All right, let me check out what you sent me. Oh, gee, whoa, you sent me a bunch of stuff. Okay. Let me see. You sent me. Wait, this one? Okay, no, that's just the blurry thing. Let's look at these. What'd you send? Infinity Echoes. Ooh, okay. Oh, I love it with Nikki. And a little nice turnaround. And the OG Mr. Ghost. These are looking so good. Who's this? Is this Rip? I have a logo. I saw. You did so good. But is this Rip, Ripperoo or whatever? I forgot his name. That's cool. And then Oni Boi. That's so cute. I love it. He looks so good. You did an amazing job. Not even joking. You did so good. That's actually really cool. I do have, I think I've shown it before, my Ori's one, but I want to update it. It was like, I wanted to, like, because Ori's Infinite Summers. But I want to modify that. I want to make like a nice logo for it. Because the one I have is just like a little rough one, and I want to remodel it. Do you like? No, I loved it. I think the logo looks so fun. It looks good. It's very like, it's like classic RPG. You know what I mean? When I look at it, I was like, oh, it looks good. It looks like a classic RPG. You know what you're in for. As soon as you see, you're like, okay, this is an RPG. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be nice. Because that's what you want from a logo. You want people to see the logo, like the game logo, and they're like, okay, this is what the game's gonna be. It's like that's the vibe. Okay, I want to jump into the game. Okay, I just want to I was gonna do like an overview for anyone who doesn't know. This is the game. So I asked around on Discord. Like not my Discord, like a different Discord. Discord where they're all game devs. And one guy gave me a hint of what I could do for the board. And I was like, oh, so I was probably gonna try that today. We also have this, which this is trash for right now. Hey, whoa, welcome in. Yeah, like this is garbage right now. We are gonna maybe fix this one today. Not 100% sure, really depends. I want this more of like a toss. Like this is gonna be more like, she's gonna glob it out. That's kind of like the vibe. Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, it's gonna be honey by the end of it. Then like she has this, a basic attack. Make the bulls like smileys. No, it's gonna be honey. Eventually, it's gonna be more like she's gonna glob it. I hope you. Oh, I loved it. I loved it, Mr. Ghost. I thought they were so good. So this works. I just need, because like I said, I want to fix it after someone in what's it called? I'm trying to remember right now. In Discord, like I asked around on like different Discords, and someone gave me a wonderful hint. I'm like, oh, thank you very much. They told me, oh, have you tried making a state of like where like you disconnect? The animation is weird. No, I know, it's definitely a weird wall. This is very rough. These are just like animations from Mixamo. You know what I mean? I haven't actually done any like animations for this. I actually thought about doing that originally, but I was like, no, but I need to have everything moving around first. It's just sloppy and messy. It's like sloppy and messy at this phase. What I need to do, hold up. Switch over. What I need to do is just get everything moving, and then I could actually do polish. You know? Oh, the main looks funny. Well, I mean, yeah, it's just like that's just like the arts. I mean, also this is a rough version. I don't know if you see the drawing. Here, I'll show you the drawing of her. You're on you're on which one? The YouTube version. Yeah, you're on YouTube. So this is what she looks like. This is more of like a polished version of what she's gonna look like at the ending. Yeah, so this is what she's gonna look like later on. Also, I don't know if you could see it, the cloth that she has, that's gonna have images like tattoos and stuff from the whatever Ori she has on her team. So depending on your teammates, it will actually show a visual on the cloth. So the Oni Boi tell me on Discord a skin idea for Oni Boi. Wait, Mr. Oh, you're saying you want an idea for what would be a fun one? I guess like the opposite, since he is like maybe like pants and like a what's it called? Like a tank top. You know what I mean? That'd be funny. If you're doing like the opposite, since he has a sweater and shorts, maybe like pants, like boots, because he also has like a little sandals. In 40 minutes. Yeah, I know. You're gonna be streaming later, which is wonderful. I love it that you like streaming. I think it's so fun. I think it's fun streaming. You have a better idea? Yeah, go for it. You tell me your idea. An Oni Boi. I mean, that'd be cool. I can't count. Wait. I can't count till I'm in school. What is this? School something. I'm assuming that like your summer break starting, right? Thinking about, let me move this up. I'm gonna move because like this is like one of the few times I wish I had more screens. You know what I mean? Who wears Ori's merch? That'd be fun. Yeah, I do have Ori's merch. You spoke gibberish? Oh, okay. I thought it was like school something. I was like, all right. Like you maybe like you fell on your keyboard. You know, it looked like one of those moments. You just like you're about to write school, but you fell on your keyboard, and then it just sent. That was kind of like the vibe I got from what you wrote. But yes, okay. I was going to see what we could do about tackling that. Right? I want to tackle the board thing. So for the hoverboard, for the legendary skin, that'd be cool. I love it. Okay, I'll follow my keyboard. That's what you get. NJJHHH. That's what happens when you fall on your keyboard. Okay, so let me think. So I gotta go to the board state. So we're gonna open up Sunny. This character's like in the finished version, she's gonna be an NPC. It's not the actual player. The player is gonna be a customizable character. But in the actual game, she's like an NPC. This is an NPC, but her name is Sunny. This is like in the game, you're an Ishi, right? So your whole thing is you're loved by Oris. Oris are the spiritual creatures, and she is just another Ishi. In the world, like when you go around town, she's another one. Like she's already been an Ishi longer than you. So like think of her, I guess in like Pokemon terms, she would be Nemona. Right, like she was like a year ago, like before you, she became a Pokemon trainer. So it's like kind of like the same vibe. Hey, Starry, welcome in. But that's kind of like the gist of this character. So in the demo version, you will be playing as Sunny, but the finished version, you make your own. But yeah, like this is her. This is Sunny. Oh, let me switch over to 3D mode. There we go. See, Sunny, and then like obviously this is like a rough version. I need to like after I get everything done, after I feel like okay, I got the vibe of the game going, and then I'll actually like remodel her, make her nice and stuff. Starry with the 3 emojis. Yes, I want to see it. I want to see those 3 emojis, okay? 1, 2, 3 emojis, all right? Describing how your day's been, something you're excited about, you know? And then let's see. Starry put in a phone, like selfies on a boat. Ooh, okay. I like that. The 3, you were taking selfies on a boat with somebody. I don't know who, because like it just looks like little stick figures. OG mystical Pokemon trainer. Yeah, no, I know. I was saying like in Pokemon terms, you know, like you're called an Ishi, but like I'm saying like if it was like Pokemon, like a Pokemon trainer. So Sunny is equivalent in Pokemon. I'm using Pokemon because Pokemon, a lot of people know Pokemon. So Nimona is like she was a trainer before you. So when you meet her, you're like, oh, hey, what's up? And she's like, oh yeah, I know a little bit. I've been a trainer for over a year. And that's like kind of like the vibe with Sunny. So Sunny is like she's like she already knows Ori's like a year but more than you. Like Ori's are normal in the game, but like it's one of those things that's like, oh, okay. So like Ishi are a little different. Like they have a bunch of Oris around them at all times. And let's see, sorry, bro. I was minding my own business, and a cockroach size of a fist started flying around. Wait, what? No, no close. I was watching the Odyssey, and you know, Odyssey's journey is his way back to his. But wait, why the phone? Oh, you're watching it on your phone. Oh my god, I get it, Starry. I get it. And then Wall stressing out about school, I'm guessing. Yeah, go for it, Wall. What does how does Unity work? What do you mean? What do you mean how does Unity work? An engine, it's a game engine. It's like a simplified version of coding. You know, because like someone programmed this. They programmed this to be a little easier to make games in. Like how to make a simple pod. Well, I mean, like, no, like, so, like, what they did, because obviously you could make a game with 100% code. It would be it would be very difficult, take forever. But people, you know, made Unity. So, like, it was a little easier for people to make games. And that's all it is. It's just like it's almost like a playground. Think of it like that way. And then you could add coding and you could add other things. Like right now, like, I'll show you. I will make a box. So I have like 3D. Oh, I guess you can't really see it, huh? You know, you can't really see it. But like you could do, I'll make like a cube, right? Cube, there's a cube. I made a cube. But like if I wanted to make this cube with programming, it would be a lot harder. It would be like a bunch of lines of code to make this cube. You know, same with the color. Like right now, you see the color, it's gray. I could change the color by adding a material. Of Roblox own. Well, no, like Roblox is literally made. I'm pretty sure if I remember, Roblox is they kind of copied Unity. You know what I mean? Like Unity was first. Roblox came out. Like same with Minecraft. Minecraft is kind of like Unity in a weird way. It's just more limited. This you could literally do anything you want. You could do whatever you want. It's very good. And yeah, I know there's a bunch of Unity games. Unity is one of the easier ones on computers. I probably could try to make it on Unreal, but Unreal's very heavy. You know what I mean? As like a game engine's very heavy. That you reminds me of Studio Engine from Roblox. Well, that's what I'm saying because Roblox copied Unity. Unity is the older one. You know what I mean? Well, like Unity came out way before Roblox. Actually, let me we can look it up. I'm curious, and now you've piqued my interest. Hey, what happened to my music? It's like my music, and you see the full map. Oh, this is just a demo world. You know, this is just like I could show you how big. This is just like a demo space I made. You know, this is just like a little demo area. This is just like for testing stuff, you know? Yeah, no worries, Starry. Yeah, this is just a little, the full game is going to be huge. The actual, like the finished version will be a lot bigger than this. This is like a little area. So the first, wait, let's see. What's the star on the bottom? What star? I'm looking, this thing? The save search? Is that what you're looking at? This one? I was like looking for stars. On the stream UI. Oh, on the stream. No. So that's part of the... But actually gameplay is actually kind of small. No, I know. This is just a test. Yeah, this is just for testing. This is just like a testing area. I'll run around just so you can see. Yeah, I know. Well, that's the avatars, the little stream avatars. You know, the little stream avatars are like these little goofy things I have. Here, let me move this. But like they're like these little things. I'll show you. So I'll run to one side to another. But those are like for the little guys, the little Pokemon on the screen. There's like little games and stuff. So I'll go from like one side to another just so you see how long it takes. It takes a while. Oh, accidentally made. Sorry guys. Sorry for the spins. Let's do gameplay. There we go. So if I go, right, if you want to see how long it takes, it will take a bit. It's going to take a bit to get from one side to another. And this is like a small area. No, I did see you said something about, obviously this is like clipping into the water. This is like, you know, this like eventually I'll deal with the water. I know you said something, but I'd have to go up. Hold up. See, this is like way on the other side. It took a little bit, you know, like it wasn't like that long to get from, we were started in the middle. Doodle world kind of size. Well, yeah, this is just a testing area. This is literally just so I can test mechanics. You know what I mean? So like, so I can test little things and stuff. It's very small. It's just like a very small area. The finished version is gonna be a lot bigger. I'm gonna say, if I'm being honest, it'll probably like maybe like 20 to 30 times bigger than this. Like the finished version, the way I picture it, is gonna be a lot bigger. And there's gonna be stuff in the sky and stuff underwater. You know? So it's gonna be a lot bigger. I haven't checked it out yet, Mr. Ghost. I will look at it in a moment. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a bit. It's gonna be like, it's gonna be pretty big. Like the finished version. This is just so I can test out stuff like adding Oris, walking around, do a little bit of combat, stuff like that. You know, like here's a little bit of like a basic attack. All right, let me go back and look at what Mr. Ghost said. I want to see what you said, because I know you wrote something. Let me switch it back to the scene and Mr. Ghost. So the first super move for Oni Boi is the first one you unlock. Makes the Oni Boi smoke, and he jumps into the enemies and crashes them into 15 damage. Wait, what happened? Makes the Oni Boi smoke, and he jumps onto the enemy and crashes them with 15 damage. Attacks all enemies and does 15 to all. Wait, why smoke? I don't get it. Like a puff of smoke? Is that what you're saying, Mr. Ghost? Like a puff of smoke, it like jumps up and like just like lands and does like an AoE attack? Which isn't bad. An AoE attack is like not bad. Super duper angry. Who is? I'm so lost. No, but like, I was just yeah, I was like, I'm curious, like what is it like what's the direction with the smoke? Is it like, so it's like a puff of smoke? Is it like my head gets red and it's like there's smoke coming out of it? What's the direction? Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm like curious of what is the direction with the smoke. All right, so then what was I gonna do? I was going to do something. Yeah, oh, I remember. I was like, wait, I knew I was about to do something. Okay, I was going to open the run state. That's what I was gonna do. So we were gonna go to the board. So I don't know if you can see this. Maybe you can kind of see it, right? So this is like the player. Maybe I should move her out of the way. I mean, she's like kind of occupying the space. I'll put her like in the middle. She doesn't like bother anybody there. But no, so this is like the player. And then here's some interactions I have. So she has like the jump interaction. I have the skate. Skate is what we're gonna change. Part was a translation error. Oh, okay. You gotta go. Yeah, no worries. Have a wonderful day, Story. I will not be streaming the gaming stream though, just so you know. I'm going to eat on the stream. Bye. Yeah, you do you. at least. I got to be here. Yeah, no, I know. Like, later today, I will not be here though. I will not be doing the gaming stream today. Tomorrow we'll do the doodle stream, and we'll also do the gaming stream tomorrow. No, actually, no, that's a lie. Only the doodle stream. I also can't do the gaming stream tomorrow either. My bad. I was about to say there's gonna be game. No, there's no gaming today or tomorrow. Or maybe I'll see. I'm not sure. I might be able to do the gaming one tomorrow, maybe. But if I do, it would be earlier. I'll have to see. Okay, so now I'm gonna go. Oh, I was explaining this. So here's like, so I have the jump. The jump. I guess you can't really see it too well, right? There's like it has like a trigger. So it's like a trigger, player jump. It already knows. So that's like the nice thing about using Unity. Unity, you don't have to do like all the code and stuff because like it already has things implemented, which is jump. So I could go into jump and it says, okay, jump player. I could make other things jump too, which is kind of cool because then you could actually make objects jump if you really wanted to. You know, that literally is like an option. I was like, oh, if I press this button, this other thing apart from me will jump, which is kind of an interesting mechanic, like an interesting concept. We could also play with that later. Because I do want Oris to listen to you and do things. Like they are their own characters, but you are like their leader. They treat you more as like a leader of a pack. Let's zoom into here. Okay. So what I was gonna do, I was looking at the skate. So the skate has a bunch of stuff. I don't know if you can see them. The skate has like so many things. It's kind of funny. So I'll go over them. Oh, this is the button. So this is the trigger. This is like you press the right trigger. It says that you skate. And then these are all the things that the skate does. So skate makes you go faster. There's a run. Yeah, so like this is like the run state. This is probably the thing where we need to change. So I need to go, let's see. I gotta go into, should lift the character off without affecting the camera. No, I think this is one I need to do. The run state. So this is the one. We have to go into, I don't know why, but I like saying that. No, it's all good. You can say whatever you want. As long as you're not being rude, I don't mind. So this is what I really want to change. I want to change, where is the offset? Because that's like one of those things, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little annoying. At least I'm not like super knowledgeable about this stuff. It's a lot of times like, wait, where is it? You know what I mean? It's like, I know kind of like the idea of what I'm supposed to do, but a lot of times I'm like, where is the thing that I need to do things? I'm not seeing it here. Okay, it's not there. Okay, let's skip that part for now. I know I need to like offset it. I have to make it so it goes a little higher. Also, the skate trigger. Okay, this is what I need to do. I need to go to the skate. Let's go to the skate. Did you want to see how Roblox Studio UI looks like? Sure, you can send it to me, Wall. Yeah, I mean, I don't doubt it. Hey, MS4E, welcome in. I'm just working on my game a little bit, which eventually I do want to work more on my game, and I want to split up the doodles also with the game stuff. You know what I mean? Bro, an alien? You gonna dip? Yeah, have a wonderful day, Wall. I think Mr. Ghost will be streaming soon anyways, and I know you're a big fan of hanging out on his streams. So I'm gonna do this, right? We're gonna add, bro, it's a reference. Sup, boys? I don't remember that one, Sup, boys. I don't know it. Okay, so I was gonna add a trigger. So I need an add instruction to the character. Oh yes, MS4E. With the piece crying. Wait, what happened that you look so upset? What happened? You lost me there. What happened with that? I'm gonna add an instruction. So let's add an instruction to the character. And it will be animation. Is that it? Disable. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, wait, is it IK? Stop looking? No. Active? No. Active feet. Is it this one? Change the active stance of the character's feet. Yes, okay, that's gonna be it. These are my emotions. Oh, these are your emotions? It's supposed to be a BFDI reference. Oh, wait, you're at peace, you're sad, and you're heartbroken. Is that what it is? You're like, because like it's like a wilted flower. It looks like a wilted flower on my screen. So I'm guessing you're feeling like all sad. It looks like you're sad, at least on my side. Or is it just like a regular flower? No, it looks like a wilted flower. I checked on YouTube right now real quick. But what's up? Did I get not okay? So through your emotions, that you're at peace, you're sad, and you're heartbroken. That's my guess. And then let's see. I was gonna make this player. Yeah, player. Wait, what? A circus laughing at the movies? You're watching them. Wait, no. You're watching like a circus movie? Is that what it is? Or like a movie with a circus? What would that be? I don't even know any movies with a circus. No, they're my emotions. Wait, your emotions are all over the place, MS4E. You're acting goofy. I mean, that it happens though. You have those days. Okay, what I'm going to do. Low, yeah. Oh, actually, will this? Oh, hold up. Wait, will it work now? Let me see. Wait, I might have actually fixed one of the biggest issues I had. Does it? Well, maybe not. It's still touching them. You know what I mean? It's still touching the ground. Huh. Alright. I was seeing it's. What if I do. What does this do? The value? Return true checkpoint. No. Constant. Yeah, I have no clue what I do with this. I do see it has like. So player, obviously, the value. I'm not sure about this one. So it's true. Feed IK is false. I don't want it to have feed IK. You know what I mean? This is like that's like the fun thing about this. You like kind of figure out what you do. MS4E, but today I'm excited because this show, this is a YouTube and Netflix, is called The Amazing Digital Circus. Is it a pretty popular show? I've seen it. I have seen it. It's fun. It is definitely fun. You know? First go. What? Offset. Yeah, this like so. This is like I'm kind of confused on. The offset bit is like where I want to get it like up. You know what I mean? Hey, Salty, welcome in. He's like, I'm trying to remember where the offset is, and I'm not remembering. Because it should. So now it shouldn't stick. That's where I'm like, okay, now it no longer will stick or shouldn't stick to the ground. Because that was the issue with the feet IK. And I guess I should probably do it when I'm not holding the trigger, right? The opposite. This is the release, if I remember. Remove. Wait. I'm trying to remember. Wait, hold up. I want to make sure I'm doing it right. So this is when I'm holding the trigger. Yeah. This is holding it, and then this is when I remove it. So I need to add it just in case. So for this one was animation. Wait, did I mess up already? Oh my god. Skate, go back to skate. Sorry guys. MS4E, I'll be watching it at 10 p.m. because that's the latest we can go to when it's less busy. Oh, okay. That's cool. So last episode is going to be in theaters. I'm sad and happy. Oh, I did not know this. I have seen it. I've seen it and it was fun. I'm like, okay, this is like a fun series. But I didn't know that like they have in theaters. That's gonna be crazy. Like, that's cool. That's cool, crazy. Copy it. I'm gonna add it over here. Or not. Can I just like, hold up. Can I just do feet IK? Feet. Oh, I could just do that. What am I doing? I'm like looking, I was like looking for it. Okay, so false here, and then this one is true. So that should, just that part. So whenever, how many episodes did you watch? I think I saw season 1, that's it. Okay, so she is floating. Look, she's floating a little bit. That's what I needed. Okay. So now I just need to, for her, so when, yeah, okay, see? Oh, I guess you can't really tell. Here, I'll make it a little easier so you guys can see it. So like, I'll go back into walking. So like when she's walking, her feet are planted. Yeah, like, so her feet are planted, but when she's on the board, she's not supposed to touch the ground, right? So now I need to do it like, because the issue was before, her feet would always touch the ground. So now I have the possibility to make her float, that's what I want. I want her to float on the board. And it kept sticking to the ground no matter what I did. I was messing with it so much. But now let me see. I need to get her to float, right? So sorry for the spins. That is like one thing is a little annoying, that whenever I move the mouse, she spins like crazy. Okay, switch it back to that. And then I want to, so I want to make it offset, you know? Complete look at the offset field. Okay, I'm not finding the offset field. Wait, where is offset field? I'm like looking stuff up. It's probably gonna head off in 2. So see ya. Yeah, you do you. Yeah, you do you, no worries. I'll be here for like a bit longer, like 20, 30-ish minutes. Okay, I'm gonna look, where can I do this? Okay, I'm gonna go into the skate, right? That's what I want. In the run, this is the one I need. So this is the area I'm looking at. Here, I'm gonna grab that. One moment. Okay, I'm gonna capture that. Okay, there we go. Then I'll do, if you guys see it, please tell me. I know like you guys might be familiar what I'm talking about. I'm looking for the offset because I want it to offset. I want it to like float up, you know? Inside. Okay, let's see. Maybe if I do. All right, let me look. Yeah, I don't see anything up here. You know what I mean? In the 16 points that I need. Huh. All right, I'll try. Let's see. Okay, if I do this. What about that one? You know? Let's do add that to here. All right, I'm not sure where we could find that. Version, let's see. Okay. I'm gonna maybe look at the player skeleton. And maybe I could do the offset in there. You know what I mean? I'm like looking at it. Oh, offset. Okay. Interaction offset. But how do I, wait. Because I'm like afraid of breaking it. You know what I mean? Let's see. Let's see. What do you have? Let's see. It's gonna rather try this. Fine. Yeah, they mentioned my live their sense of skeleton control bound position. I'm like looking for some. I'm like reading through some stuff. Okay, I found the offset, but I'm not sure if that's gonna work the way I want. You know what I mean? Should be. Wait, what is this? I'll see what happens when I do this. Let's see. Okay, fingers crossed. It works or does something. I'm not even gonna like switch into. No. That offset didn't even do anything. It didn't look like it did anything. Putting the offset, you know what I mean? That didn't really do anything. All right, let's see. I'll remove the offset. I don't want to like ruin it. It was like 0, I believe. I think it was 0. Because I want it to float up. Oh, you know what? Maybe I could summon something underneath. That could maybe work. You know? Oh, my guy's he's looking cute. What if I just got an idea. What if we add? So when I do the skate, we summon a object. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, we could. Let me look. Is that even an option? Let me see. What if I make hold on. I'm trying to think. What could we do? I'm trying to think. Maybe we could like instantiate a sphere underneath. Let's see. Another player maybe. See if like what options I have for that. You know. Skate. Let's see if that's gonna work. Let's see. Okay, was locked before. Okay, let's see. If we do that, you know what I mean? Like if we do like the thing that pops us up. No, yeah. Let's see. Okay, I'm doing, so we already got I know we got the part that it removes the IK during skate, which is fine. But the part I'm thinking is I want it to have like the sphere where I create like a sphere underneath. You know what I mean? Is there a way, like a simple way of doing it? I don't really want to do that. You know, I'm like trying to think of like a way of making like maybe I can make it like a child. Hold up, I'm gonna make like a. Trying to think how we could do this, because what I want it to do is to like make a sphere, like pop it up a little bit. I've made like some little like mobile games before, but nothing like this. I've never made anything like this before. I'm definitely not a programmer. You know, that's like one of those things. I'm not a programmer, not even a little bit. So like I'm like constantly looking at things of like, how do I program this? I got like the idea of it, like, oh, okay. Because what right now, if you're curious what I'm trying to do, AD, or what, AD the Smeargle. What I'm trying to do, Smeargle, I'll show you right now. I will go into play mode. So this, right now we have the character, right? So I got the character. She runs around, whatever, she's fine, right? She has the weapon, very basic, very simple. She has a simple, she could spawn this ball, which eventually I'll make it nicer. It will be like a piece of honey. She's gonna like throw honey, like more like a grenade throw. So this is what I'm trying to do right now. So right now she's able to switch the board from her hand for the combat into sliding on the ground, but I want it to float. I don't want it to be stuck on the ground. And I'm currently looking into it. So one of the issues I'm having, every time I would try to do something, she would stick to the ground. Her feet would keep sticking to the ground. Theoretically, now her feet should not stick to the ground. I'm just looking for an elegant solution. So when I do this, she floats. So right now what I'm thinking, maybe making like a ball, I'll make like an invisible ball that will just like be underneath her, like a wheel. That's kind of like what I'm thinking right now. And I'm kind of like going through like, okay, what can I do? Because I tried a bunch of different things and it kept sticking to the ground. And I found out there's a way to remove the IK. IK is like the part that makes her stick to, like, look for ground. So she kept sticking to ground. I'm like, okay, Jesus, I don't want you to stick to ground no more. But no, now I found it. I was able to find it. I actually asked around in a Discord. And they're like, oh, have you tried making a false or like IK false or feet? The feet IK false. And I was like, I didn't even know there was an option. You know what I mean? I was like, I didn't know that I could do that. Thank you. I was like, so now I'm trying to figure out what I could do because I tried so many things before. Like one thing that kind of worked that I did that looked terrible. That I made this thing where the board summoned little balls underneath it, and it kind of worked, but it looked really jittery and it looked ugly. Which I might do something like that again now that she's not, what's it called? Now that she's not having that issue where she's like constantly getting pulled down into the ground. So it might actually work, thinking about it, now that you reminded me of this. Like just talking to you, I thought about it, I was like, wait, hold up. I could actually do this. So I'll switch back to the scene mode, which like, say I have like two. I have like the one where it's like a little more focused on the gameplay, and then this one's a little more focused on the engine of like me working on it. This is also like a demo. This is gonna be like a demo version. The finished version will be a customizable character. This is like in the game, she'll be like an NPC. Think of her that way. And then there's like a bunch of creatures and stuff that help you out in the game. So what I want to do, now that I was thinking about it, so we're going to go into skate, right? I want to look at the item. Where's the item? I'm like looking like, where did I put the item? The board is what I want. So the board, this is the board that she summons. I'm thinking we could add like a trigger. Add trigger. Right, we're going to add a trigger to her board. And then, on start, I want her to, where is it? I'm trying to remember what it is for like summoning, is it instantiate? Instantiate, that's what it is. That's the word I was looking for. Instantiate. And I want her to instantiate like a ball. I guess, just to test it out. Like we're not like stressing about this, right? I'm gonna make her summon a ball. Where is the ball? I'll make a ball. I'll make one. Let's just create one just to have. Wait. No. Okay, I'll make it over here. Whatever. We'll create a sphere. This one. It's fine. I'm not like gonna stress about it. I'll put it here. And then this is the ball that she's gonna make. Wait. And okay. So she will make this ball. And I'm just gonna like do a quick test to make sure it actually makes the ball. It'll be a pool of 5, duration 10, sure. Okay, now we will test it out. Let's see if this makes the ball how I imagine it. Wait, did I, oh, sorry. Let's see. Did it make it? Oh, it made the ball, but like It summoned it in a weird spot. It's making it. It is making it, but it's not working how I intended. It's more like they're just popping. It's not underneath her like how I want it. So hold up. It's still not a failure because it is making the balls. But I'm thinking I want it to make it underneath. So we need this. Where is it? Space? I want it obviously local. Oh, you know what? I want it on position. The player position, true, but I want it at the feet. Let's see, player position. No, but I want it at character, her feet. That's what I want. Okay. So now I'm gonna do like a quick test. Let's see if that actually did anything positive, right? Did it? It did like. It did make it, but like it didn't work the way I wanted. You know what I mean? I'm like looking like, no, I'm like right now I'm just trying to see of what we could do. Like later we can make it where it's like locked underneath. It doesn't. I didn't really like that one. I don't think that way of doing it doesn't really work because all it's doing is like teleporting the character next to it. So that's a no. That's a no-go. That did not actually work the way I intended it. Let's remove that. We'll remove that. That's nothing. That's like did nothing. Yeah, remove the component. Yeah, I know. I was like, I don't need this anymore. It didn't work. I'm just like, I'm going around deleting all this stuff that I did. That's just how it is. A lot of times it is messing around, like seeing if you know what you're doing. Obviously, you know, the more you do this, the more you're like, oh, I could just do this. It did not work. It did not work the way I wanted. What can I do? Let me look. So I want to do, like I said, I want it to be underneath her, right? I want to lift her up. Because I want it for her to lift up when I'm, yeah, I'll switch it over. Let me see. Maybe if I go back to the skate, because I want it when she's in the skate mode, right? To be lifted. If there's like a way, oh, hold up. Can I just lift her here? I'm like wasting my time over there. But can I actually just lift her in the controls here? Let me see. If I do 2, what happens? We're going to test something. You know, I'm going to test something. If I make it higher, like a higher number on the height, will it actually affect her? It didn't look like it. It's funny because now I got like jittery. Like unintentionally got jittery. Oh, I know what it, okay, whatever. I know what it did. It didn't actually move what I wanted. It moved the camera, I believe. What do I want? No, I want her to move up. You know, I'm like looking at it. I'm like looking, I want her to go up. Here, maybe, because I'm not a big fan of adding code. What is this? If I added this, there's like a code I could add. I'm like a little afraid of breaking it though. You know, I'm afraid of breaking this because I tend to do visual scripting. So wait, make this sphere. No, hold on. I'm trying to like look into this as a child of the player. So I can make like I can make it the ball a child of the player. Okay, let's see if Okay, so I'm thinking I have to make this ball, right? So I guess I'm gonna add this to the player. Let's add this to the player first. I'm gonna add a script. Yeah, script. Let's do, I think it's like a C plus. No, I'll just like a new script. Scripts. And then we're gonna, can I not just make a new script? Hold up. I'm gonna add a component. We're gonna add a script. Scripts. I don't want to use any of these. I just want a new one. Whatever. New script. There we go. I don't know why it took so long to look for that. I'm gonna call this one just ball for now. Let's call it ball. Is that fine? Create and add a script. And then let's actually go into the script, right? I'm gonna go into the script. You're not gonna really be able to see that part, to be honest, just because like I don't have an extra screen to show the script, and it's gonna be like super fast. I'm just gonna like copy paste the script that I found. Like I said, I tend to do visual scripting just because it's easier for me. Paste. Okay. And I'll save this. Okay, let's see if, fingers crossed, this might work. Right? It might. We'll see. So I added that. Go to the player. We have this. So now, and then I need to make, I guess I'll make the ball again. Let's make the ball again. Project, a sphere. That sphere's fine. I'm gonna add it to, where did I put the board? It was in like the player tool. Oh, I could just use this sphere. I actually didn't delete the other one. Okay, I'll put that one there. So let's go to the player, to Sunny, and then we could add this. Okay, let's see if that does anything. I'm not actually sure if this will do anything. No, now she's like in the ground. Oh man. Now look at her. Now. Yeah, no, this broke her. Oopsie. That did not work. Now it looks like she's falling in infinity. That's a no-go. So that script did nothing. See, that's like the issue with this. You play around with stuff. You play around with it until it actually works the way you intended to. Obviously, the more you do this, the more you're like, oh, I know how to do this. I was like, I've already done this before. I'm like, okay. Well, I've never done it. And I've even asked people, how do you do this? How do you make a skateboard? You know, I want my character to walk, but I want them to kind of jump on a skateboard. You know, but I want it to float. All right, let's try it again. Let me see what other thing I can fiddle with. I mean, do you know? Do you happen to know by chance, Miracle? Let's see. Okay, no. So I want it, like I said, I want it whenever I do the skate, she'll make a sphere. But that's where I'm like a little confused. You know what I mean? I'm like looking, I'm like, what can I do? So I like look through. That's why I feel like you probably don't see too many people streaming this kind of stuff. Because it's kind of like, a lot of times they're just thinking, they're like, what am I doing? I don't know. You know? I'm just like, what could it be? So what I said, okay, offset the characters floating on the ground. Okay. Yeah, because that was like the thing that person gave me. Because I asked around online and someone said, oh, you have to, you can use offset to make character float on the ground. What do you mean? How do I, let me look. Oh, you know what? Oh my God, there's like I didn't think about this. Is there an offset option? Let me see, offset. Huh? There is an offset. Change offset. But what's the difference? Wait, what's the difference of one and the other? Wait. Set, lock on? No, I don't think that's what it is. Hold up. I gotta like look into what that means, what offset means for offset shot. Lock on? No, I don't think that's it. Yeah, no, this can't be it. I don't think that works. Whatever this, I don't think that was it. I'm like looking at it. Let's look at other offset. Off. Change offset. Change offset. Change the offset position of the target object? No, I think these are like different. I don't think this is like for what I want. Change character model. That's cool, but not what I need right now. Disable collision. No, that's not what I want either. Oh man, I gotta like, so I'm gonna look into, where do I wanna look? I'm like look into, like that's like the issue. Like you gotta look in like the files of like all of these things. So let's see, offset. Offset. Let's see what offset actually means. You know, like what, when the person said I could change the offset of the character, I don't think that's what they meant. No, this is like offsets for camera. Character model. Wait, character model. This last optional, the new offset. Wait. An offset, for example, change the character's model without optional parameters. Hold up. There is a thing I could do that actually does offset. Change model. There, wait. I'm like looking through, right? The last option parameter. No, that doesn't really like, it sounds like it could help me, but at the same time, no. You know what I mean? I'm like looking at it and it's like, oh, I could change the character technically, but that doesn't really help me. Yeah, no, that doesn't, it sounds like I'm like reading it. I'm like, this sounds interesting, but it doesn't really help me here. No. Okay, offset. Wait, feet align. Feet offset. Optional vertical. Each foot. This is useful in cases foot penetrating the ground or floats above it. Hold up. I might have found it. I might have actually found this. Hold up. What is this? Wait, IK rig allows the character to plant their feet and adjust rotation on uneven. Yeah, I know this. So what I need, only for humanoids. Yeah, my character's humanoid. That's fine too. Plant on floor. Oh, okay. Feet along align rig the following options. Foot offset. An optional vertical offset applies to each foot. But where is this? Where do I find this? Wait, let's see. It's saying it's called plant feet on ground. Hold up. There's a thing called plant feet on ground. Plant. Wait, plant. No. Where is that though? Where is this? What's option? I gotta find it. It's in this IK rig allows. Yeah, I know. But where is this? That's my question. Oh my god. You know what I mean? I'm looking for it. Where is this option though? Feet align. Okay. But how do I get to the feet align? Isn't that character? But I don't need it for the character. I need it for... Well, I do need it for the character. It is... No, yeah, this is like the inverse kinematics. Yeah, this is this one. Align body with the ground. Align feet with the ground. Okay. That's fine. I think that's great. But that's not what I want. I want it so when I do the skate, it doesn't. Hold up. Let me see. I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna test it. See if it works. Okay. So like yeah, like right now she's walking on the ground like she's supposed to. This is I need her to float. I need her to float. You know what I mean? I was like, I want her to float. Because I don't know what they meant. The person that sent me that message, you know, you could use offset to make characters float on the ground. You could disable. Someone will give them the answer about the board. Wait, oh man, and you could disable. I'm trying to see. Okay, if I mess with this, right? If we mess with this offset, I'm thinking. Yeah, these are just the feet, right? What if how much can I mess with this? That's why I'm like curious. If I'm oh, look at this. What is going on? What is this? This is not what I want. This is so weird. What? No, hold up. Let me see something here for a moment. Because that's actually kind of funny looking. Wait. No, but wait, what did the feet offset do anything? I did go up. No, that's not it. Okay. That's really funny. So look what happened, right? Her feet, like I made her feet like go into her hips, which is very weird. This is not, obviously that's not it. It's funny. It's definitely funny. You know what I mean? It's definitely hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. Whatever. But I need it when she does this. It does the offset. You know what I mean? I need it when she gets on the board, she floats. I'll figure it out later. I mean, I got a step though. I no longer have the IK thing, which is nice. That was very nice. Right? The IK is no longer affected. Before it was like, she would walk. You know, she would be walking around, which she should not be. I just need something underneath her. Like a ball or something. Not these balls that I'm making, but I need something else. Alright, whatever. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. You know, I am having fun obviously, but I do need to do some other things. But either way, oh, let me take off my little face. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much, Smittergle, MS4E, Salty Pretzel, Wall 22-9, Starry Story, OG, Mr. Ghost, and I think, is that it for today? I think that's everyone who peeked in today, and all the lurkers. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Please like, subscribe, do all that awesome stuff that helps me out. Hope to see you all very soon. See you next time. Goodbye.